Okay, so this is Chef TV, all right, and we are going live, all right. So you could see the topic, separating up the family, all right, and that's what we're going to be discussing. This is what we're going to be talking about today, all right. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification bell on so each time we upload a video like this, you get it right there on your phone, okay. So for for the peoples, right, who haven't really keeping up with history are who not really focusing on what's actually going on. All right, so I'm gonna just start it. Let me get away from this noise. I'm gonna just kind of start it to show you what's going on. Get a little parking right here. Okay, so just to show you it's not now, right? They are trying to separate in the family, all right? It's not now when they're trying to separate the black family. It's years in the making. It's not just now, okay? Because even in even in the slave trade time, right? We're gonna go way back to that time that we should never forget about, okay? When they were separating the family, when they was doing the slave trade, okay? They will pick up a family, okay? And what they would do is they would make sure that the family that they picked up, they would make sure that they separate us up by dropping the mom and the dad off in Cuba, okay? They will drop the uncle in Jamaica. They will drop the auntie in America, and they will drop the son, okay, in Trinidad, and they will drop the next family member off in separate country, okay, which means you have no connection with each other. They make sure they separated the family all together, right? And if you get the picture what I'm saying, this is how they started to separate in the black family, all right? It's not just now, it's from in those days, all right? This was their agenda. So what happened is sometime when you, for those who travel, right, for the people who travel, sometimes you travel to one country to the next, and you will see some people look exactly like someone who you know, all right, from the country you from, and you'd be like, that person look exactly like that person who I know, I thought it was him, okay? Sometimes it is because of this thing that I'm just explaining to you, that you got dropped off at different place. They separate your family in the slave days trade. They make sure y'all didn't go to the same destination, right? So when you leave from, for example, I leave from Jamaica and I come to America, and I see a lot of people exactly look like some people who I know in Jamaica, right? And I thought it was them until you realize it's not them. These are one of the reasons why, okay? Because the bloodline, the structure, all right, the DNA, you can't change it. So you will find out that these people are still going to be looking alike, even though they come from a different country, all right? I hope I explained that the right way, how I'm trying to make it come out, right? And so sometimes, like for me, this happened to me before. I went to the gas station trying to get some gas, and this man come come out of nowhere speaking to me, like seriously speaking to me. And I'm like in my mind, yo, I don't know this man. But I was speaking to him too, but I'm like, I don't know him. And then when he was like, yo, you never used to go to Diller High School? We go to that high school together. You don't remember? And I'm like, oh no, you speaking to the wrong person. And it was very hard for me to convince him that it wasn't me. He's speaking to the wrong person, right? And remember, I didn't go to high school in America. I go to high school in Jamaica, so it definitely wasn't me. But he was deadly convinced that it was me. So that's what I'm trying to show you, that your family structure, they might broke you up, they might separate us, but it still remain. Okay, so you have to be careful. Sometimes you go to different countries, right? You go to a different state altogether. You go somewhere else, and you 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 trying to find a relationship with a woman, and you sometimes you have to be careful. You wonder why you having sex with this lady every time she never get pregnant, right? And you trying to get a baby, and you do everything you can, and she won't get pregnant. Sometimes it's actually your bloodline, right? Sometimes it's actually your cousin. Sometimes it's actually your sister. And for the woman, maybe it's her brother, and it's not going to be like that, right? And sometimes we just don't know. We might pass our sister or our brother on the street. This is why you always heard this term that we are brothers and sisters, right? But we actually is sometimes, but we just don't know because they separated us up in the slave trade, right? And that's what I'm trying to make it clear to you. Like, it happens, right? It happens, so we got to be careful. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. From those times, they're separating us. Okay, so we move forward to this time we're in now, 2021, and we're in 2021 now. And what they do to separate us, right? The biggest thing that they use to separate us is religion, right? They turn us against each other and give us religion. And by now, everyone should know who've been following my channel that religion is the biggest separation for black people. All right, because it is a distraction and it's a separation. Because if you Christian and Muslim, the next one is Jews, the next person is a Rastafarian, we're not going to get along. Because we are going to argue about who religion is serious, or who religion is more better, and this is why they exactly set that there for us to argue about, right? Purposely to distract us, to confuse us, and to turn us against each other, right? And these are some of the reasons why I say it is the biggest distraction, okay? And then they give us a God that never exists, so for we to serve, all right? Turn us and demonize our ancestors and turn us against our ancestors. Therefore, they turn us against each other. So religion is the number one thing that's breaking us up, okay? And now these people who are trying to separate us, or who separate us, they have so much time to do so much stuff. They have so much time to research. They have so much time to do all these things, right? To do their research, to do their little everything that they need to do to see if this gonna work, if that gonna work. And it happened, right? They use all these government what you would say, these government thing. They have these government food stamp, right? They used all this government program, right, to put us in, to put black women in, and separate the black woman from the black man, okay? They will give her food stamp, and they will tell her, don't allow the men to come there, else they will have to stop giving it to her. They will offer the black woman everything, because they will use money as a weapon against black people, okay, to separate us. They use that money. They make sure that it doesn't come our way. They make sure that they keep money away from us, out of our community, right? And they make sure that while they do this, they offer the black woman food stamp, government programming, assistance in paying rent. Okay, they offer these women all this kind of stuff, right? The Habitat Home for Humanity, they do all these things to keep black people separated from each other, right? And while we're looking at it as a helping hand, we have to look at the real purpose of it, of this situation that we're in, right? And that's what they are exactly doing to us, separating us, taking us from each other, right? Because if the man is not in the picture, they can get to manipulate that woman, because they will tell that woman anything, and she will think that she actually can do without a man. She will think that she's actually a man and a woman. She will think that she's a strong single woman, right? And because her mind is weak, she cannot see that they are trying to separate the black family. She cannot see that they are trying to separate the family and turn us against each other. Okay? Once they could get the man out of the picture, put him in jail, take him out of the house, put him somewhere else, so the female could put child support on him, they are ahead of us, because the man is the powerful one. That's the one they have to get rid of. Okay? So these are the second way that they're separating the black family. They're separating us in every direction that we look. All right? And the next way they separated us as a family, right? The next way that they separated us is, these people, they are so smart that you not even know. Okay? They will, after they do that, they will mess up the man's record, that he cannot get a good job, right? That he cannot work in a good environment, that the job that he get is hostile, that sometimes the female even make more money than he do. And they use that same TV, okay, and tell the black woman that if this man is not making more than you, if he not paying all the bills, if he not paying all the rent, he's a deadbeat dad. He cannot talk to you. If he not paying the bills, he not supposed to make the rules. He not supposed to tell you what to do. He not supposed to, he not even have the right to tell his own kids what to do, right? These are the next way that they use to separate us. And all these things is just playing out right here in front of our eyes every day, day by day, till it become a regular routine, and we can't see it no more. We think it become the norm. You know, when you tell a lie so much till the lie eventually become the truth, and the truth eventually turn out to be the lie. For example, you look at me every day, you're telling me I'm a white man. And because you keep telling me I'm a white man, eventually it's stuck in everybody's mind. So even me myself think I'm white. This is exactly what they do to us, especially to the females, okay? And these are the things that they use to separate us, take us apart, right? And it's sad to see black women go along with these kind of things and allow it to happen, okay? And this is the distraction, and this is the separation that they bring to us, and we allow it to happen, okay? It is not now. This been happening. This been going on for years and top of years, even though some of us might not see it. Like I say, it happened so much that we just think it's the normal thing. It's how it's supposed to be. That's how we look at it now, okay? And once they separated us, there's no going back together, all right? The next thing is, when we were growing up, we see our grandparents, we see our great-grandparents, we see they married and they will stay with each other forever, right? The time we're living in right now, marriage is useless, right? It's pointless. It make no sense even trying to get married this time that we are in. Okay? Because out of the 100% of people that get married, it it doesn't make it it doesn't make it past the first 5 years, right? And if it do, it is people doing it because of the sake of the kids. And after the kids grow up, they go to separation, right? We are not sticking together. We are not holding it out. We giving up on each other because we think money, the female think, whenever time female hold too much money in her hand, she feel powerful. She thinking she don't need this man because she making her own money. She's independent. Why I need you to talk to me? Why I need you in my life? I am making money. And this is the mindset of when a female is making money. Okay? The mindset of when a man is making money. He happy because he could pay the bills, he could provide for him and for his family. He could actually take out his woman out and date. He have so much plans for him and his family when he have money. But in the other hand, when the woman has money, she don't need a man because she thinking now she's independent. She don't need him. She make more money than him. Why I need him for? Right? He's deadbeat. I take care of me and my kids. This is how our mindset is. This is how black woman mindset is. And if we continue down that path of destruction, that's the result we're going to get. If we cannot correct these things and we cannot fix it, this is the result we're going to get. We're going to get a whole lot of black children growing up without the dad, and without the dad in the house, the woman cannot do what the man's supposed to do, all right? And we only going to get a bunch of black kids fatherless and looking on the street for someone to be their dad. And usually when they does that, it always being someone who a violent person, or someone basically not who they're supposed to be looking up to. Okay? And right. So, and I never say all females was like that, and I never say all male was like that either. I'm just telling you the mindset of the females when they have money. I didn't say all was like that, okay? But the percentage is numerously high, right? So we have to get it together, all right? We have to stay focused. We have to make sure that we don't allow this separation to keep happening, because when the black kids go out on the street and get someone else, an idol, to be their dad, when they find out when they get a rap artist to be their dad, when they get a hip hop artist to be their dad, when they get a gangster rapper to be their dad, when they get a dancehall artist to be their dad, when they get someone else who is not their biological dad to be their dad, to father them by either by watching TV, YouTube, it never work out the way how it's supposed to be. Okay? So by now I hope we can get these things in our mind. I hope by now we can get this thing and we could correct it. Stop separating the black family. Stop allowing these things to happen to us, okay? No one could stop it but us. Nobody gonna stop it but us. No prayer gonna stop this but us. It's useless, okay? We are the only one who could stop and fix the things that is wrong in our life, all right? Now that we could get it together, make sure that we do the right thing, okay? So this is Shavon Ras TV, all right? Every Sunday, if you like video like this, every Sunday I do a live, okay? And this channel. So join us, like this video, share, drop a comment in the comment section, okay? Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about this topic that I talk about. And also, I will definitely get back to you, okay? So I'll see you in the next video.